I feel like most people today have a console that they absolutely loved as a kid and would say is their childhood console. From the Xboxes to the PlayStations to the consoles from Nintendo like the 64 and the GameCube, there are so many consoles that introduced us to the games and gaming. This console for me is the Nintendo Wii. I grew up a Nintendo kid. Ever since I can remember, we always had a Nintendo console in the house. I remember being little and playing Super Mario All-Stars on one of those box TVs with the SNES we had, and playing GoldenEye and other games on the Nintendo 64. These were both great, don't get me wrong, but I'll never forget the day we got our Wii. How excited I was to see those 3 letters in the new Super Mario Bros. Wii art on the side of the box. In this video, I'll be talking about what made the Wii truly special, why I love it so much, and how it shaped me to be the game lover I am today. The Wii was released in North America on November 19th, 2006. Can I say I remember this day? Nope, because I wouldn't even exist for another 4 months. That aside, Nintendo decided to not compete with Sony and Microsoft as far as having advanced graphics. But what they did try to do is create a console that could be marketed to everyone, and I believe they succeeded. If you don't want to hear me ramble about the Wii specs, I don't blame you, and feel free to skip to this time. The Wii's processor was a 32-bit IBM PowerPC based processor called Broadway, with a clock frequency of 729 MHz. The GPU was an ATI Hollywood graphics processing unit at 243 MHz. The Wii had a memory of 88 MB of RAM, and the storage was 512 MB of flash memory for saved games and downloadable content. You can see the differences of specs when compared to the Xbox 360. The Xbox 360's processor was a Xenon triple-core 3.2 GHz. The memory was 512 MB of shared GDDR3 RAM at 700 MHz. The graphics was an ATI Xenos at 500 MHz. The storage was 250 MB up to 60 GB for the Pro version of the Xbox 360. The Wii was meant to be a console that you could just pick up and play, so nothing crazy as far as graphics go. This paired with the fact that the Wii was cheaper at only $249 at the time, compared to the Xbox 360's price of $399, and $499 up to $599 for the PlayStation 3 made the Wii a hit at launch. Nintendo would also later create updated editions of the Wiis without the GameCube support, sometimes known as the Family Edition. This is the edition I had as a kid and still have to this day. They also created the Wii Mini, which was a lot simpler design and cheaper. And as of 2024, Nintendo has sold 101.6 million units. That's a lot of Wiis. One of the reasons the Wii was so accessible were the controls. Take the Wii remote for example. It kinda looked like a TV remote. And who hasn't used a TV remote before? You had functions where you could point the remote at the screen for some things using the sensor. You could also flip the remote to its side and you could have more typical Nintendo controller shape and playstyle. The Wiimote also had a separate nunchuck attachment you could use with some games. All these things combined with the ease of use made the Wii console easy enough that anyone could use it. But enough about the Wii as a console, let's talk about some of the Wii games. And man, is there a lot. Let's start with the basics. Included with most Wiis, you also got Wii Sports. This game was pretty simple and was made to show off the Wii motion controls, but it was actually super fun and was very well received, selling 82 million copies. The Wii motion controls, while not crazy by today's standards, were revolutionary at the time, and the idea was well received enough that Sony and Microsoft developed their own products with the Xbox Kinect and the PlayStation Move. The Wii had games for everyone. There was Mario games like the side-scrolling Super Mario Bros. Wii, 3D Mario games with Super Mario Galaxy, and Paper Mario. Sports games included Super Mario Sluggers, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Mario Power Tennis, Wii Sports, which I talked about, and Wii Sports Resort, and many others. Some Donkey Kong games like Donkey Kong Country Returns and Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. A few Kirby games were released, with Kirby's Epic Yarn, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, and Kirby's Dream Collection, along with Mario Party 8 and 9 being released on the Wii. There were many LEGO games on the Wii, from Harry Potter, Star Wars, Batman, Indiana Jones, and many more. There were some party games like Family Feud and Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? And finally, racing games like Mario Kart, Sonic All-Stars Racing, and many, many others, including M&M Racing. Yes, somebody asked for this. You could even play Call of Duty on this thing if you wanted. There was never a shortage of games you could play on the Wii. In the final part of this video, I will be talking about why I personally love the Wii so much, and how it was so different from the consoles today. Also, I hope you're enjoying this video so far. This is my first time doing something like this, so let me know in the comments if there's anything you would like to see me talk about. Okay, enough rambling from me, and back to the video. The Wii was truly special to me in many ways. Firstly, because it was the first console that I remember getting new, and I'll never forget the excitement I felt. Waking up early in the mornings, on the weekends, playing Mario and other games that we had, getting frustrated and competitive in Mario Kart, Wii Sports, and Mario Party, playing against my siblings. I guess I just missed that feeling of childhood innocence, not worrying about having to grow up or figure out when I get my next paycheck, but just sitting down and having fun gaming. Sure, the graphics weren't the best, and the Wii wasn't the most powerful console, but I didn't care. I loved our Wii, and the games it had, especially Mario Galaxy. That game now still sticks with me and is one of my favorite games of all time. Just sitting there looking out in that vast space, seeing all the planets and galaxies, it made me feel kinda small, but also happy. This is what the Wii did for me, and I'm not sure if anyone will agree with me on this, but hey, this is my video, and I'm just making it for fun. And don't even get me started on some of the Wii game soundtracks, they're literally so good. And back to what I was saying before. The Wii wasn't the most powerful or impressive, but that's not what it was about for me. Sure, I have an Xbox and a PC now, but it doesn't have the same charm. It wasn't about having the best looking, most powerful game. It was about having fun and making memories. And the Wii gave me those childhood memories that I am truly thankful for, and shaped me to be the game lover I am today. This, along with many other things to me, made the Wii truly special. Hey guys, if you made it this far, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to see me make more videos, just let me know in the comments. Also, if you have any Wii stories, I would love to hear them. Bye for now, and have an amazing day.